How's it going, super friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new DC Multiverse Batman from Earth -32, the Dawnbreaker from McFarlane Toys. The story of the Dawnbreaker really is a sad one, to tell you the truth. It's what happens when the rage of a resentful and heartbroken child with near limitless power goes unchecked and unchallenged. And the Dawnbreaker is an embittered Batman with the universe's most powerful weapon who kills without remorse or boundaries. And on that fateful night, when the Ring discovered him just moments after his parents were murdered in that dark alleyway in cold blood, through sheer force of will, young Bruce Wayne broke the no-kill rule for the Ring, and in doing so cracked the Ring and allowed darkness to enter it. The light of the Ring had been corrupted by the rage and the hurt and the darkness of a small boy, still fuming and ever angry because of the death of his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne. Wow, that's a heavy story. Anywho, the front of the box looks exactly like this. Black, white, and blue, just like the rest of them. Great big window. The left-hand side has the name of the Batman plus the Earth that he comes from. And the other side of the box has pretty much the same info, only it's designed a little bit differently, and the window wraps around the other side. On the back, we can see some artwork that you know will also be the trading card. It's actually the cover to Batman, the Dawnbreaker, issue 1. It was a one-shot. It was a tie-in to Dark Knight's Metal. And on the very bottom, we can see other figures in the series, all of which I previously reviewed. Cool beans. Let's open them up. And here's everything all out of the package. Here's a look at the trading card. It's the same picture as the back of the box as previously mentioned. And here's the back of the trading card, which has the data file. As usual, feel free to pause and read that if you'd like to. The flight stand for this guy, it's your basic McFarlane Toys flight stand that came with Superman and every other character I'm sure that is coming in the series that will be a flight character. They're honestly not the greatest, but they're okay. The clamp is actually pretty tight on these things, and it's got some round motion like that, and obviously it's got some up and down. They're alright. They're not the greatest. Maybe I need to review this bad boy soon, actually. Flex stand. And yes, it costed me $22.49. That's what it is to live in Canada. Stuff is more expensive. Here's the construct that he comes with. First of all, I like the fact that this looks so much like an actual vampire bat or a fruit bat or whichever. But then it's got this tentacle that comes right out of the bottom of it like that and actually connects it to the rest. It's like a bat vine, a tentacle vine of bats. It's a... What am I trying to say here? It's a bat-to-puss. An octobat. It's a... I think as far as accessories goes, I think it's pretty cool. It looks nice on there, too. And then, of course, we had the figure, which is the reason why we all showed up to the party. And as usual, McFarlane is just bashing it out of the park with this home run of a figure. He looks every bit like he does in the source material, Dark Knight's Metal. And the attention paid to detail with this figure, as usual, is quite impressive. And his face sculpt looks downright perfect, actually. His skin tone and texture, his goggles, his cowl, everything looks pretty much perfect. Yep, it really does seem like it's McFarlane's MO to make sure that he sculpts absolutely every single last piece of detail onto a figure rather than just leaving it to the paint to get the point across. I mean, look at that belt. Look at the hoses, the mid area, all the details on his arms like that. This piece that goes around his back and his chest, there's so much attention paid to the sculpt on this figure. And then the bat and the lantern symbol right here. Actually, the lantern's a separate piece. I don't think, no, the bat itself is not a separate piece, but the lantern that fits inside of it is. All the various hoses that go up his neck and attach into his cowl there, that's all been fantastically painted and sculpted. This truly is one of McFarlane's finest. Look at them boots. I love these. This just looks so good. The only thing I think he may have missed with this figure is the crack in the face of the Ring. The one that he broke with his willpower and let the dark in. But really, seriously, truly, what a fantastic figure. And right here, in between the Batman who laughs and the murder machine, the Dawnbreaker makes a fantastic addition to McFarlane's Dark Knight's Metal collection of figures. As for this Batman's articulation, well, let's get into it. His head is obviously on a ball peg, as all of McFarlane's figures are. Now, you're not going to be able to get his head to go all the way around 360, but let's be honest. How many human beings do you know can turn the head around 360 degrees, aside from Beetlejuice? His arms are attached via a rounded hinge right here that actually fits into the body via a peg right here. I keep calling this a butterfly hinge, but this actually is not a butterfly hinge. This is just another rounded piece that's in here. A butterfly hinge is what you find on old school Marvel Legends. He's also got a bicep swivel and a double jointed crunchy elbow. Oh heck, He's got two. He's got the McFarlane Toys rounded hinge right here in the wrist, the oh so noticeable but still very functionable rounded hinge. Articulation in the torso right here by way of a ball joint just like that. And he also has another ball joint right here in the waist, and that means he's got, you know, very reasonable. Oh my god, he could do the limbo like nobody's business, and yay, he can look forward, at least more than Murder Machine. Has anybody seen my contact lens? Oh no, I stepped on it. He's also got the McFarlane hingey assembly down here. It does a bit of this, does a bit of that, and even quite a bit of this. And then he's got the double jointed knees that crunch up like that. Does he have anything at the top of the boot? No, nothing there. So the articulation picks up again down here in the ankle with the rounded ball hinges and the toe articulation. And that's all. That's all she wrote. Now what do I think about this guy after having opened him and put him through his paces? Do I think that this embittered soul is worth your time and effort to go and track him down at your local wherever you can find him? Well, I certainly do. This guy is absolutely fantastic. When I mentioned that I want McFarlane to make other figures that aren't just Bat characters, and that I really don't think that making non-Bat characters is super high up on his list, that doesn't mean that I can't appreciate the work that he is releasing. And this here is a prime example of what amazing things Todd can do when he and his team put their mind to it. And if it wasn't for Todd, we would never be getting Dark Knight's metal figures. And we would never be getting figures in the 7-inch scale that are this articulated and this detailed on such a consistent basis. This figure here, boys and girls, is a fine example of Toddy Boy at his finest. Anyway, super friends, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully you found this video to be a useful, enjoyable waste of time for the day. If you did, you know where the like button is. That would help me out a lot if you would click and share this with your friends, because I know a lot of people don't know who I am on account of me being just a DC guy. I don't review everything on this channel, which really limits my audience. So if you could do me the solid by telling a few of your friends about me who are also into figures and like DC, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, super friends, that's all from me. Have yourself a fantastic Super DC day, and I'll see you next time.